Hi guys, Hollywood here, product manager at ColDesi. We just added the brand new Roland BN-20D Direct film printer to our already awesome lineup of apparel decoration products, and we wanted to give you a comparison today of this printer versus our DigitalHeat FX 8432. So while both of these machines are tabletop machines that are perfect for home or small businesses, they do have a little bit different technology. So we're going to go into that a little bit. Our new DTF direct-to-film printer with Roland is actually going to be printing with a wet ink, and our DigitalHeat FX 8432 is a white toner printer, so it's all powder. This also brings us a little bit different maintenance too. So when you're dealing with a wet ink, you will have a couple of daily things that you'll need to do that'll include shaking your white ink for about 15 to 20 seconds. And then you will also need to clean out with a little swab and some cleaner solution around your head. The white toners don't really have any maintenance at all because they're all powder. There are a couple of things that I consider maintenance, but they're really considered consumables. You will have to change your fuser. It should give you about 60,000 prints, and each color has a drum under it that will need to be replaced over time. Your white drum should give you about 10,000 prints, and then your colors should give you about 30,000 each. So let's get into the process. With our Roland product, there's gonna be 4 steps. We're gonna print with our printer. We're gonna put it into a tube of loose powder that's going to go just on the back of the design. We're going to prepare it into our heat press, and then we're going to press the final product. For our DigitalHeat FX, when we're printing on dark shirts, we have a couple different ways. So dark shirts, you're going to have a 2-step process. You print onto the clear transfer sheet, and then you're going to put it into your heat press, what we call a Mary step, and this is going to transfer a polymer just on the back of your design, and then your design is ready to print. With the DigitalHeat FX, you are going to have a little bit more flexibility. You will have a 1-step paper for light and white shirts, and the DigitalHeat FX also has the ability to go on hard substrates, where direct-to-film ink is a little bit different because you're dealing with a wet ink. It's geared more towards your fabrics. So to give you a comparison of what the transfers look like, this was printed with my Roland, and this was printed with my DigitalHeat FX. Both look very similar, and if you'll see, because there's no weeding, we have the ideal solution for creating a lot of negative space within the shirt that's going to give it that nice soft texture. These are transfers printed, same transfer or same design, printed from both machines. This is the BN-20 and this is the DigitalHeat FX. So very similar in look. The DigitalHeat FX is only going to give you about a 17% stretch, so it's not super stretchy. That's probably the only limitation you're going to have with this printer. And because the BN-20 is a wet ink product, you are going to get a pretty nice stretch with that. Where here I wouldn't want to pull too hard. So now let's talk about speed. When we're talking about the Roland, a little bit harder to talk about speed because it's really going to depend on the size of your graphic and what print resolution that you're printing at. Your media after your margins is a little over 18 inches, and if you're at full resolution, the highest resolution, you're going to print about 5 feet per hour. Now when we come over to our 8432, once it is warmed up, this will print about 9 to 18 pages a minute. So how much do these systems cost? The base cost of the Roland starts at $64.95. Now you will need some additional items in your setup, so make sure you speak to one of our pros to put a package together for you because it does not include ink, media, powder, all the things that you need to get started. So the 8432 starts at $7,995. Now both of these printers do need a heat press. So this one is a little more heat press specific. You need to have a commercial grade heat press. This one, not as much, but you will need one. So if you need one of those in your packages, I would say packages would run between about $7,000 and probably up to about $9,000 on this system, where packages on this one are probably around $8,500 to around $12,000. So as you can see, both of these are excellent solutions for your business. If you have any additional questions about either system or which one is going to be best for your business, feel free to call or chat in at ColDesi.com. Thank you so much for watching.